Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will learn about the proofs of third and fourth logarithmic laws. So third law is third law of log. It is normally written as log m raised to power n with base a equals to n times log m to the base a. So we will do the proof of this law and we will prove it. For the proof, we will have to take log m base a equals to some variable x and rename it as equation number 1. Then convert into exponential form like if we will convert it, it will become m is equals to a raised to power x. So this is a technique we have learned in the previous topics, that changing from logarithmic to exponential form. So if you look at the required term, that contains m raised to power n. So how we can generate m raised to power n? So taking power n on both sides, n on both sides. So it will become m raised to power n, a raised to power x, raised to power n. So this was important, or this because we have to find, or we have to prove it actually. So that's why we have to apply the power n on both sides. Now both powers will be multiplied. It will become a raised to power nx and m raised to power n. In the next step, we will see that again you have to convert into logarithmic form. So logarithmic form will be written as log m raised to power n to the base a and n times x. So n times x will be written like this one. We simply have to put the value of x from equation 1. So what was in equation number 1? N times log m base a equals to log m raised to power n to the base a. So this gives the result that once we will substitute the value of x. So this gives us the proof. So I summarize it once again from the beginning. This is known as the third law of logarithms. This is written as log m raised to power n to the base a, and it normally means that whenever we will apply the logarithm to a term which contains an exponent, this exponent will become the multiple of log, means n times or n times log m. So for this proof, I explained that first we will take up log m base a equals to x, and then we will convert in the first step, convert into the exponential form. So once we will write it in the exponential form, it will become m is equals to a raised to power x. Taking power n on both sides, m raised to power n equals to a raised to power x, and whole power will become n. So as you know that both the powers will be multiplied, it will become a raised to power nx, m raised to power n. Now finally the last step is required, that we have to convert this expression into the logarithmic form. So it will become log mn, and the base on the right hand side will become the base of the logarithm. It will become n times x. And we have already substituted in equation number 1. You can see that in equation number 1, x is equals to log m. So simply by substituting the value of x right here, you will get n is equal to log m base a. So this completes the proof of the theorem or proof of the third law. So we will proceed further for the verification or the proof of the fourth law. So that is log m base a divided by log n base a. This can be written as log m base n. This is the fourth law. So for the verification of the fourth law, this is the law required to be proved. So if I explain it a little bit, that whenever two terms in a fraction are written with in terms of logarithm, numerator and denominator, both are in logarithmic form. So a fraction containing the two terms with logarithms having the same base, they can be changed in a separate way, like it can be written as log m and its base will become n. So there the base of the logarithm is changed, so that's why this is also called change of base law, in which the base of the logarithm is changed. Now how to proceed for its proof? First we have to take up log m base n is equals to some number x and label it as equation number 1. So this time you have to take up the right hand side for the verification of the proof. For next, we will again change first step, convert into exponential form. So once we will change, it will become m is equals to n raised to power x. Now, in the proof of the fourth law, there is some unique thing that we proceed, which we haven't done in the proof of the first three laws of logarithms. That is that we have to apply log base on both sides of this equation number 2. So this is a little bit different from the other proofs on both sides of equation number 2. So once we will apply it, it will become log a m equals to log a n raised to power x. So this is not the conversion from exponential to logarithmic form. This is, we have applied the logarithm on both sides. So this is a different thing. So what is the next step? That we will use the third law. We just proved earlier that if we have written log m raised to power n, that means this can be written as log of m. That this number n will become the multiple of log. So the statement will become, if I apply it right here, x times, because x is the exponent right here, log n, and base will be a. This is log, and we have to keep log m base a as it is. So what I have done, I have applied the third law of logarithms and shifted this exponent right here as a multiple of log. as I explained you earlier. Now, we simply have to substitute or back substitute value from the equation number 1. So you can see that in the top of the page, that is equation number 1, putting value of x from equation 1. So once we will put it, it will almost verify the theorem. So what I have to do, log m base a, in place of x, I would write log m base n times log n base a. What I would like to do, simply divide log n on this side. It will become, so I repeat it once again, that once we will apply third law of logarithm, this x will become the multiple of log. It will become x times log n, and we will substitute the value of x from equation number 1, that is on the above. X is equals to log m with base n, and in the last step we will divide this multiple of log n on the other side, so it will become log m base n, and we divide log n on the other side, it will become log n with base a, and this completes the proof of the fourth law. So if I summarize it quickly, it will be like this one. This is also called change of base formula, in which the base of the logarithm is changed. So from the very beginning, a fraction containing two logarithms, log m and divided by log n, they have the same basis, and this is equals to log m with base n. So what is required, that for the proof of the theorem, we will see that if two fractions are there and they have same base a, as you can see, but once we will simplify this expression, the base of the logarithm will become different, or it will be changed. So that's why this is also called change of base formula. For the proof, you first have to take up on the right hand side. This right hand side will be taken as the first equation. You will convert as usual. We have done in the previous parts, convert it into the exponential form. So once you will convert it into the exponential form, it will become m is equals to n times x. And the thing which I feel this is very important, that is about application of the log, because we have not done we have not applied logarithm in any proof of first three laws of logarithm. So we are applying logarithm on both sides of this equation number 2. We are applying logarithm. We are not converting into the logarithmic form. So once I will apply, it will become log on both sides. Log a on right hand side, log a on left hand side, and I am applying logarithm. Once I have done it, then I will be in a position to apply the third law of logarithm. Third law states that the exponent of any number, when we apply the logarithm, this exponent becomes a multiple of log. So it will become x times log n, and we have already done in equation number 1. You can see that on top of the page we have value of x. Substitute the value of x. Right here in place of x, write log m base n, and log n base a will be as it is. Finally, you will divide this log n on the other side, log m divided by log n with base a. So this gives you the proof of the result. So this is the proof of the fourth law. So students, keep on practicing these two laws. These are important. They can be appeared as a lengthy part or a short question in your board exams. And we will apply all these 4 laws of logarithm in next topics, and we will apply or we will learn that how to apply these 4 laws into different situations of numericals. I hope that you will like this video.